Hi everyone, welcome back to The Rustic Wife. I'm Alana. So today we are hanging out down by the fire. We are doing our last maple sap boil of the season. Yesterday we did another one and we finished some syrup. So that got me thinking that I want pancakes with the syrup that we made yesterday. So I just ran up to the house. I'm gonna get the ingredients together to make pancakes over the open fire. So that'll be good, providing I don't burn them. So come along with me as we get these ingredients ready and we'll head back down to the fire. So this is the syrup that we did yesterday. I had to put it through a strainer and it was still warm, so I didn't want to put the lids on right away. So I'm going to be taking one of these for our pancakes. So I've got my pan and I've got a bit of butter, our maple syrup, just stick it in this bucket. And then I need a cup and a half of milk. And I'll just take it down in a mason jar with a lid. I also need some vanilla, so I'm just going to put it right into the milk. So about 2 teaspoons. I also need about 1/4 of a cup of oil. I'll just stick that in with the milk too. I'll take a little bit extra down for the frying pan. But I'm just going to put all of the wet ingredients in there. And a little bit of oil for the pan. I have some cutlery and a little spatula and a wooden spoon to stir it. I have an old honey can with a handle on it, and I'm going to put all the dry ingredients in this, and then I can just make the batter in that. That'll be much easier. Okay, I'm going to do 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. 2 teaspoons of sugar, or excuse me, 2 tablespoons of sugar, I should say. And a tablespoon of baking powder. Right, I've got my dry ingredients and we'll just put the lid on. And we also have some camp plates. Put that on top of that bucket. I also need an egg, but I'll get that from the hen house because it just seems more rustic doing it that way. And you're probably thinking, wouldn't it be easier to make this in the house? But yes, it would. But this is much more fun this way. We're gonna head and get an egg. Sorry, girls. Sorry to ruin your lounge time. Let's get an egg. It's a nice one. Thank you. Just gonna bring some coals forward. We have an old barbecue grate that we put up there. Okay, I've got my little workstation set up and I'm gonna put the frying pan onto the grate to get that heated up. Just eat my garlic. Get out. I had to interrupt my cook show to get rid of my chicken and the garlic. Let's get this pancake batter going here. Okay, so there's the dry ingredients and all of the liquid and the egg. Can you toss this into the compost pile? Thank you. All right. Should have brought some blueberries. So just let that sit for a minute and I'll look at the frying pan and see if it's ready. Okay, we just moved it in just to get it a little bit hotter. Here's our little setup. Got the girls in red looking to join us. You gonna have pancakes, Red? All right, I'm just gonna test that frying pan and see if it's hot enough now. There's a little bit of ash in there, but oh well, it's not gonna kill me. Put some oil in there. Yeah, I got my batter a little too thin. Oh well, they look good. All right, here are the first pancakes. Put a bit of butter on them. They look more like crepes, and I'll stack them for James. More like a lumberjack stack. Oops, kind of mangled it there. more syrup. That's smoke in the eyes, but it's totally worth it. Mine look better than the ones that I gave James.
Thanks a lot.
They look good. Oh yeah, mine look way better than James's.
It was very good. What a treat for maple syrup day. Eh?
Yep, we always have to have a treat.
Great treat. Mom, you like it. I don't know what it is about making maple syrup that makes me feel French Canadian.
Mmm. Definitely worth all the hours of smoke in the face. And these ones are for the chickens. Hey girls. Poor Red never gets any. He just calls them over. Come on, Red, get some. There you go. And there's some for the boys. Split that up for them. I just moved the pan off the fire because we're done our pancakes, and that was a real treat. You guys gonna have pancakes and butter and maple syrup?
Sure.
Oh, goodness. Good boy. Chief's turn. Good boy. Oh, goodness, there goes your butter. That good? We don't have any more, honey.
It's the only thing he excels at.
He thinks there's more. There's no more. All gone. They're looking for more. So our pancakes are all done, and they are absolutely delicious. Last year I did open fire fry bread, and I'll leave a link up there for that. But anyway, I'm glad you came along with us while we make our maple syrup and had a pancake treat. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you again next time. Meal number 2 on the fire. We even have homemade relish from last year's cucumbers and dill that we grew. Look at these chickens looking for hot dogs. They're spoiled. First pancakes and then hot dogs. Is it good?